Yeah. Y'all gonna want to hang around for this one. Everybody, what is going on? Oh, what a week, what a week. Hope all y'all are having a fantastic day. Man, it's like, it's in the 60s, I know that, the temperature, upper 60s. And, so, better believe, because tomorrow it's supposed to get cold, and I'm definitely going for a ride. So before we get to the discussion of the day, today's topic, let's go with famous women I'd want to date for this episode. Oh, I'm trying to make up my mind. Let's go with Amy Lee. Amy Lee, that's right, Amy Lee of Evanescence. There we go. Got tongue-tied for a second there. Yeah, I think me and Amy Lee would get along pretty good. I'm just saying. So if you know somebody that knows that possibly could get a word to Amy Lee, tell her to give me a call. Let's see if uppity subdivision here is still closed off to me. Yep, it is. Why won't they unlock the gate for me? Love that view. So I don't know how to talk about it. I really don't. It's kind of scary, because it's one of them things they can take your driver's license away from you. But I'm fully functional and all that stuff. But and they're not sure actually what happened. But I could have had, now it ain't total clickbait, but they're saying I might have had a mini stroke. They're looking into it. I got an appointment with a neurologist, and they already done a CAT scan and couldn't find anything. Because the first concern is, has the cancer moved into my brain, which it has not, according to the CAT scan. They'd like to do an MRI, which they're going to, just to make sure, confirm everything, but they can't find any cancer up there. They don't exactly know what happened. I will tell you this, alright? So what happened was, one evening on a Sunday, I'm sitting at my computer, been sitting there for a little bit. Now I did take some CBD about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, some edible CBD. It had a trace amount of THC in it. But about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, this is about 8, sometime later, 8 o'clock. I get up from my computer and my equilibrium is off a little bit. I mean, almost like I was drunk. I kind of couldn't keep my balance. I had to actually lean up against the wall to keep from falling over when I was walking down the hallway. I'm going to the restroom. So the first thing I did when I got back into my room is check my sugar. And I checked my sugar, and sugar's fine. I'm like, okay, well that's kind of odd. What the hell happened here, kind of thing. Why did I, feel that way? And I was going to turn, but I think I'll go straight. So, like I said, you know what I will do? I checked my sugar. Everything's fine. So, and I'm feeling fine at that point. I'm gonna hold off on it until I get to the street. I know this Evo doesn't like it when I'm hauling ass. It ain't the best sound quality. So, I felt alright and everything. Like I said, sit there for a bit and then I went to bed. Laid down. And, that's when I call it tripping balls. Wow, it was like I was super stoned. I mean, stoned. I mean, overdosing stoned. I mean, out there. Look at that. Sheep herding doggy. ADD kicked in. Look at the little goat. Or lamb. Another one. Anyway. So you know, I laid down. Started tripping balls. I mean, to the point where I couldn't even function. I was laying there in bed. Now, I have one of them boat air horns. I'm gonna go this way. I have one of them boat air horns in my bedroom. Just in case something happens, I'll hit that air horn. You know, to alert my kids or my grandkids or something wrong, right? So, wow. Maybe they're gonna make this actual an actual road. I don't know. So I'm laying there. I'm so spaced out, so tripped out that I can't even function. And I mean, I'm awake. I compared it to back when I used to fight. A lot of y'all may not know. I used to fight competitively on an amateur, you know, level. But I've been hit so hard that I stand there with my eyes wide open, not knocked out here to say, but for, you know, like 5 seconds, I couldn't have told you who I was, where I was, or even what I was doing, you know, kind of thing. I mean, nothing. Just brain dead kind of. And that's what it was like. I was tripping out. And I was starting to come out of it just enough to think, something's wrong, hit the air horn. Something's wrong, hit the air horn. And then I go back into it. Gone again. So I never hit the air horn. I bet you this happened a dozen times. You know, there's an old house back there or something. I need to come metal detecting over here or something. Wow, look at that. It's private property. There's a fence. So, like I said, I was gone again. You know, I never did get out of bed to grab the air horn and hit the air horn. The next morning, I woke up and I was a little fuzzy, a little dazed feeling, you know? Just a little confused, not confused, but, you know, a little lost, we'll say that, okay? I was like that at about 11 o'clock. And then it went away. Everything went away and I was fine. About 5 o'clock p.m., it didn't totally come back, but it somewhat came back. I just started feeling lost again and dazed and sitting there at my computer, and all of a sudden I'd snap out of it and go, what the freaky news is going on? Something wrong. So I go downstairs, and in the living room is my daughter-in-law, and I try to tell her something wrong and I can't talk. Well, she looked at me all confused, like she said what I actually said was just gibberish. She said that she couldn't understand what I was saying. So, off to the emergency room we went. So, and once I got to the emergency room, I'm fine, and I've been fine ever since. It's been a week. And you know what, I still haven't, you know, I'm supposed to get a referral from the neurologist and go see the neurologist and get an MRI. Still ain't got a call back. He's supposed to call me. I need to call and find out because they're supposed to set that up, and I ain't heard nothing about the neurologist. So anyway, so, you know, get to the ER, they do their whole schmeal, and like They told me, they said they wanted me to stay at least overnight. And I'm like, Doc, if I don't have to stay overnight, I ain't going to. And they said, well, you're taking a chance. You could, you know, have a full stroke, full-blown stroke, and then you're going to have, you know, serious problems. I'm like, you know what, I'll take a chance. I've been taking chances my whole damn life, and I'm still here. So, they're not sure, though. Like I said, they don't know if it was like a really bad reaction to that CBD stuff that I've never taken before. And it's also a Delta 8. So, and I took a micro dose of it, so and like I said, it was a good almost 5 hours later that this hit me. So, they just don't know. They're just confused. They done all kind of blood work as usual, and like I said, they done a CAT scan at the emergency room, and they couldn't find anything. But possibly might have had a mini stroke, is what they're saying. So, of course, the concern for my family is should I be riding a motorcycle? Should I even be driving? And I'm like, it'll be a cold day in hell before I stop riding my motorcycle. That's for damn sure. For dang sure. Well, let's see, which way do I want to go? I gotta go back the other way. So that's the deal. You know, like I said, it's kind of clickbaity. I could have had a mini stroke. They think that's what happened. They just don't know, really. So until I'm, you know, all clear from the neurologist, you know, my kids are like, oh, he's out riding more. I'm all right. Trust me, I'm all right. Oh, I know where that comes from. Okay. Disregard it. I know where this goes. Oh, I know where this goes. Hey, this is that road. There he is. Nope, that's a buzzard. I'm going to say, this is that road that Hawk almost landed on me. Is that him? Nope, that's a buzzard. That is a buzzard. Where's Mr. Hawk? Okay. No Hawk, that's not. Just some moo-moos. So, yeah. There's a slight possibility that I could have had a mini stroke. And lately, that's just part of the damn game as far as I'm concerned. Holy shit, you know? You damn hawk! What are you doing down here? Surprised the hell out of me. He wasn't nowhere close that time. So I'll kind of keep y'all updated on the newest crap, and we'll go from here. But I definitely ain't gonna stop riding until they make me. So y'all be sure to leave a thumbs up. Share, share, share. And I say that again, share. Share the video. That helps out the YouTube algorithm and you know, everything else, you know. If you have not already subscribed, please click subscribe and click that little bell on the notification to all, so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And lately it's been a couple of weeks, you know, twice a week, because I've been posting short videos as well, like on Sunday and stuff. You just never know what you're going to get with me. As I come to a crossroad, I'm going to sign it out when I get up there. Alright, be sure to visit everybody in the read more or to show more part of the description. And by the way, at the bottom of that, when you click on that, are all the other social media platforms that I'm on. I'm on quite a few. I mean, BitChute, Parler, Getter, Free Space, oh, I can't even think of all of them. What's the other ones? Rumble, on and on. There's quite a few of them down there, and there's links to, you know, my channel on all them other social media platforms. Just in case YouTube decides to be a dickhead again. Alright, so y'all know how it goes. If you have served, or if you're currently serving in the military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, if you're in the healthcare industry, battling it out on the front lines of this pandemic, trying to keep us well and putting yourself at risk, we appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Ladies, flash a stranger today. Boom.